What's up, everybody? It's your boy, the Rican. Welcome to another episode of Extended Engineer Etiquette, powered by our standard producers. Okay, guys, this is number 7. And this is for all my mix engineers out there, okay? This is make a mix plan. What is a mix plan? Well, it's basically just kind of taking the time out to, before you really attack a mix, you just kind of just sit down. You really want to give it your honest critique on that first listen. If this is a session that you've worked on and now you're just working on the mixing, don't just go and just dive head first into it, right? Take the time to just listen to the record, listen to what needs to be worked on. You know, the bass is kind of low, vocals are kind of sitting high, but it's not kind of consistent throughout the track. Those strings at that one part is like really louder than the whole chorus. That bridge needs to be brought up a little bit. You want to give it your honest critique so that you can attack it appropriately. So that you're not just there wasting your time looking at this whole session like, oh my God, what do I do? You know, especially for mix engineers when we receive, you know, 40, 50, 60, 80 track sessions that we really have to mix. Whether it be, beat stems and vocals, or if it's just, 2-track beat with a lot of features. You know what I'm saying? There's a lot of things that might overwhelm you, that might kind of intimidate you. But if you take the time to just listen to it and kind of see, okay, this is what happens. Take time to really see your signal flow, especially if you're receiving the session. Take the time out to really see, your outs and ins, where your outs are going to, and all things like that. And then just take the time to really just listen to the song and try to see, where the song is going, where you could take it, and how your approach is going to be about doing that. When I went to school for it, I know when I approached my final mix and mastering class, it was my mastering class, and I had to pick 3 songs. But before I even started mixing, my teacher wanted me to write down 3 things that I'm going to do to the mix. You know what I'm saying? Whether it be, okay, I'm gonna add a nice delay on the hook when it comes in. I'm gonna do a nice reverse reverb when the first verse starts, or things of that nature, just so that he knew he had an idea of where we were going with it, and we're not just attacking this blindly. You know what I'm saying? Another story I could share with you is a session I just recently got, which I have. I had about 73 audio tracks, and it was done by a songwriter. Shout out to the songwriters, because it was a good record. I'm talking about, you can hear the whole space bar every time they stop recording. They went about every 4 bars and then they started a new track, And I wouldn't be surprised if there was an engineer that just attacked every track, mixed one track, noticed that some are the same, and just, copied and pasted, the plugins and all that stuff, and like did that to all 73 tracks. When if you just took the time to listen to it and know that, 18 of those tracks is just the lead vocals and the dub. It's just every 4 bars. You know what I'm saying? If you don't really know what comping is, which is another engineer etiquette, which I'll get to later, I had to break down those 73 tracks, which ended up breaking down to like 16, if you count, the hook, chorus, bridge, and all the other stuff, ad-libs and all that stuff. Point is to just take the time out to listen. Have a plan of attack. Don't just open up these sessions, and just try to work blindly. You'll end up saying, oh, the kick sounds nice, I'm gonna work on the kick for like a half hour. Then there's 2 hours go by, and then the snare is mad low, and then you're gonna work on the snare and all that. Try to have some type of plan of attack. When it comes to sessions that I have the audio files and the stems, off the bat, my plan of attack is that I mix the beat first, and then within that I say, okay, I make sure the kick is right. I'm over my bass management, make sure my snare's popping, and then I just start from there. Anything that kind of says, okay, I'm gonna just do this and that, so your mind is already gearing up and getting momentum to do something. All you need is just 1 or 2 or 3 goals, or like just checks to just go off your to-do list. Give yourself 3 things, whether it be, okay, I'm gonna change the delay on this last mix that I did, or when you get something, if you're receiving sessions, like, okay, I'm gonna try this new effect. I'm definitely gonna lower that beat because it's way too bassy. Just try to think it, because sooner or later it's just gonna be something that you just do out of your subconscious. You're just gonna do it without even knowing that you're doing it. So, hope you guys enjoyed this week's Engineer Etiquette. Make sure you guys follow me at Rican, at Outstanding. Shout out to Chasing Chicken on the shirt. Chasing Chicken Jack. Rican.